Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
He's not doing it to be a jerk.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
Same.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
So the Asari don't really believe in meritocracy then? That sucks.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Cycle.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
So we're starting to see bits and pieces of, like, groupings of evidence that are probably related. Why the Protheans disappeared, the Reapers, who are worshipped by the Geth, and then Saren and the Conduit. How do all these pieces fit together?
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
That is very strange. So maybe not even the Protheans weren't the first creators of the mass relay technology and all that, but that stuff still remains, even though the Protheans themselves are all gone. You don't know anything, Shepard. You don't know anything.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
But she knows so much though, so much that nobody else here knows.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Great!
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
You're dismissed.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure. They were the ones who made us a Spectre. We should be giving regular reports.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. T'Soni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Like what?
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was. It really was. Benezia? We don't know anything about her. Even less than we know about Saren. She was in that one scene where she seemed to be working with or for Saren. So we don't know anything about her motivations. Is she doing this willingly? Is she being held at gunpoint? I don't know. But I guess her being in the cahoots with Saren does mean that Liara potentially is dangerous. But looking at her though, she's very innocent. She does seem very young, even though she's like more than 3 times my age. Shepard is like, what, 36?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
What was that? A positive interaction with a council? Yeah, we could continue like that. That wouldn't be bad. Want to take a look at the Codex? We haven't looked at this in forever. Now we have the full crew. With Liara on board? Great.
Pharos is a habitable world. There are between 200 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than 1% of them have ever been visited or had their systems properly surveyed. Humanity's early expansion into the Attican Traverse was haphazard, a desperate race to claim habitable planets where populations can be economically settled. Ignored in the wake of this land grab were thousands of less hospitable worlds, each potentially rich with industrial resources. The wealth of entire solar systems lies untapped, waiting for corporate survey teams or independent pioneers to discover and exploit them. However, this is not an easy task. In addition to the environmental hazards, the fact that uncharted worlds are largely ignored makes them popular bases for criminals, revolutionaries, cults, and others who wish to remain unnoticed by galactic society.
Like how we saw the space pirates earlier. I'm pretty sure we learned about Pharos and Noveria already, right?
Pharos is a habitable world in the Attican Beta Cluster. 2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis.
I'm pretty sure we learned about this.
In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruin Noveria is a cool, rocky world with most of its hydrosphere locked up in massive glaciers. A privately chartered colony world, the planet is owned by the Noveria Development Corporation Holding Company. The NDC is funded by investment capital from 24 high-technology development firms and administrated by an executive board representing their interests. The investors built remote hot labs in isolated locations across Novaria's surface. These facilities are used for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere, as Novaria is technically not part of Citadel space and therefore exempt from Council law. By special arrangement, Citadel's special tactics and reconnaissance agents have been granted extraterritorial privileges, but it remains to be seen how committed the Executive Board is to that principle. Given its unique situation, it is understandable that Novaria is often implicated in all manner of wild conspiracy theories.
I thought, because I know we learned about these planets earlier on in the black marketplace already. I thought we looked at them, but I'm not sure now because I don't really remember this text. Novaria sounds interesting though, and we will be going there. More research, which probably means more Prothean secrets we can find.
The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the Terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the Terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war.
There might be more people who don't listen to the Council than we previously thought. The Attican Traverse. We haven't seen an official definition for that yet. Like how big of an area does that encompass? I am not exactly sure. Slave trade. We saw a slaver in the pirate place earlier too. There are slaves here, oh my god. That's awful. Yeah, well that was sort of a big mission, right? And we do have a reason to go back to the Citadel. I'm wondering if I should do that, or at the very minimum, maybe what I can do is go rescue that biotic CEO. We gotta go to Novaria and Pharos later on. Those are the big ones. Ooh, meanwhile, we have a bunch of these. Oh yeah, what about these like strange readings and strange transmissions? Find the commune. Sentry system in the Hawking Eta cluster? Strange biotic commune. Unusual readings, Hydra system. Privateers. Oh, the missing brother. Holy frick, there are so many. Okay, these like collectibles. Whatever. Dahlia's datapad. Oh yeah, Nasana, that's the reason why we want to go back to the Citadel. But let's try to find the guy's brother, how about that? Stranded system in the Horsehead Nebula cluster. Horsehead Nebula cluster. First of all though, I'm wondering if we can talk to people around here.
Yes, Commander?
Anything new?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
That was sort of a big mission. At the very minimum, can we talk to Liara? Finally got the full team here.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
His beards are not presentable.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her.
Okay.
Balance isn't what... The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
He is quite cocky, isn't he? Gunnery station. Oh, I thought we could actually look outside. Viewport, look outside. but not really. Hey, I don't mind if you're cocky as long as you can actually get the job done, and just now, you did get the job done. Heat load monitor. All this technology that we're learning about the Normandy. Good thing I'm not the... I don't think I'm the tech person on my team. Technically, Shepard is the captain. She doesn't actually need to be good at any one thing besides leading people. Because I feel like a good leader... The essence of being a good leader is that you gotta know how to use the people around you. All the very talented people around you. But you yourself, maybe focus on leading.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I appreciate you bringing that up. And I appreciate that you can tell me these things. You don't feel like, oh no, she's not gonna listen to me, so I'm not gonna say anything.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
Haha.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
That is completely fine.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Certain types of people are more suitable to becoming a biotic, to have implants put in them.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jeez.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Doesn't sound like you had a nice upbringing then, to be honest. Are you okay?
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Do biotic kids even grow up to be anything other than being in the military? Or somewhere quote-unquote useful? Because if they get put in a special place, then I kind of get the feeling that the answer is no.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey, her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess.
Oh.
Ma'am.
I was just gonna say, aren't you telling me a little bit too much about your childhood crushes?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. but things never felt together. Training, you know.
Well, it's a small galaxy. Maybe we'll run into her again.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
I feel like it's okay if you say that they intentionally detonated drives over your outposts. That doesn't seem like it's beyond what humans would do.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
No, let's go sit down at the table somewhere.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Kaidan.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
What do you think?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Oh no. Oh no, what did I just do? Oh no. Yeah, I mean, it was nice to get to know you, Kaidan. Just getting a background check on all my people here. Speaking of background checks, I know Joker mentioned that we probably did a background check on everybody here, but we don't have like a profile of anybody. If we could have that, that would be pretty nice. Extinct races. Protheans cipher. The Prothean beacon downloaded its knowledge into Lieutenant Commander Shepard on Eden Prime, causing confusing dreams and visions. While the imagery is becoming clearer with time, the meaning of the beacon communication remains elusive. It has been suggested that Prothean data recording is highly dependent on a certain point of view, what Carl Jung described as a collective unconscious. The cipher needed to comprehend the images implanted in Shepard's mind as a cultural knowledge of a Prothean, the archetypes, biological instincts, and common experiences universal to the race. Since the Protheans have been dead for millennia, it may be impossible to acquire this cipher. Just like earlier, Liara was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't really know too much about humans. There's gonna be a lot of cultural differences here, unfortunately. We'll just have to make do. Let's see. Turians, the Unification War. At about the time the Salarians and Asari were forming the Council, the Turians were embroiled in a bitter civil war. The Unification War, as it was later named, began with hostilities between the colonies furthest from the Turian homeworld, Palaven. These colonies were run by local chieftains, many of whom had distanced themselves from the hierarchy. Without the galvanizing influence of the government, the colonies became increasingly isolated and xenophobic. Colonists began wearing emblems or facial markings to differentiate themselves from members of other colonies, and open hostilities became common. Oh, that might be the insignia we've been finding. When war finally broke out, the hierarchy maintained strict diplomacy and refused to get involved. After several years of fighting, less than a dozen factions remained, and the hierarchy finally intervened. By that time, the chieftains were too weak to resist. They were forced to put an end to the fighting and renew their allegiance to the hierarchy. Refused to get involved, more like strategically stayed out of it. Though peace was restored, it took several decades for animosity between colonists to fade completely. To this day, most Turians still wear the facial markings of their home colonies. As a point of interest, the Turian term barefaced refers to one who is beguiling or not to be trusted. It is also a slang term for politicians. I thought the facial markings were part of the Turians themselves, but no. It's like a tattoo. That sort of thing? Cuckoo. Dr. Chakwas? I was just wondering. I think we get metagel from the people we defeat though, so that's great. Oh, Liara! Hi.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Goodbye.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
It's okay.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Yeah, at first glance. Well, I wanna give out trust freely, because that's sort of the thing about being human, right? You gotta become vulnerable and learn to trust. That's the human experience. If we get betrayed and backstabbed later on, that's something else.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Well, no one... I'm pretty sure Saren and Benezia, like, nobody is doing something because they think they're doing a bad thing. Nobody thinks they're evil.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I don't know. Well, they were planning on getting you, right? So maybe Saren said, okay, if you don't do what I say, I'm gonna go kill your daughter. But they haven't talked in years, though. Are they, like, not on good terms?
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Did you hear that, Shepard?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
They're probably using terms like daughters and female for our benefit, because they look feminine from our perspective, but like they said, they're monogendered. Male and female doesn't really mean too much to them.
What happens to your partner after the union?
We kill them.
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Ooh, is this a little bit rude to ask about? I mean, I wouldn't just ask who somebody's father is without them prompting me to.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
What? Do what? Mate with another Asari?
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Oh, is it not public knowledge? She's a matriarch. Matriarch means old Asari in high standing. But that's kind of wonderful though. They view union with another species as a chance to gain their racial traits because that makes them more diverse and better. Very opposite of what humans are like because, you know, mudblood. If you're mixed, you're not wanted. Pure blood is what we want as humans. According to some people. No, these two are affirming that, what Liara is thinking is right, but she really doesn't know that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
What's that saying? Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Okay, well thank you, Liara. She's got some baggage with her, but from what I can tell, she doesn't seem to be a bad egg.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Asari culture, very interesting. Mating with your own species is considered inferior. It's considered a little bit taboo. That's a great species for, like, you know, intermingling with other people. They're not all about, hey, like, oh yeah, we Asari are the best.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I am good.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I am thinking we should do some smaller missions and then we come back and talk to the rest of the crew. How about that? Because I don't think the dialogue will change across the small missions like go free the biotic CEO or go rescue that guy's brother. And we don't have to like sit here and talk to the whole crew for like an hour before we go on another mission. I think that would be a nice way to distribute things. I think that's how it would work anyway. I'm pretty sure the conversations that we just had, even if we didn't get to talk to them about it this time, we would have had another chance to. Liara! Liara, you're not a fighter, are you? I'll give you some better stuff. Yeah, Lancer 3! How about... Oh, you're in luck today. Got you all this good stuff. Yeah, but you're not really a fighter. I don't know if you need this stuff. Very good, very good. Ah! You can wear light human armor. I don't know though, between damage and shields, tech, biotic protection, it's all a trade-off. This one, oh, this one's so much better than what she's wearing right now though. Like Garrus, for sure, I feel like we want to look at what he has because his armor, he kept getting downed earlier. I felt so bad for him. Yeah, this is way better. Yes. What do you have right now anyway? Oh, you look terrible! Oh my god, what is that color scheme? I hate it. No. I like the C-Sec a lot better. Toxic seals. No, shield regenerator should be okay for you. Okay. Yeah, I will talk to these guys after I come back from, let's say, finding the brother. How about that? Probably I'm thinking we'll go save the biotic CEO or find the guy's brother, and then we'll come back to the Citadel and, yeah, see what's up there. We're out of here. Think we've looked around the rest of the system already? Yeah, probably best to look around first before landing on the... I think in each system there's one landable planet, right? So before landing on that one landable planet. And I don't believe we've looked at Sparta. Although I'm pretty sure the guy's brother is not in Sparta. Tremanre. Dwarf planet, yada yada yada. Altaia, nothing. It's crazy that they actually bothered writing a description for every single planet. Survey. Hydrogen. A hydrogen helium gas giant. Cuckoo. Well, there's gotta be so many unknown aliens and whatever everywhere then. These are all uncharted, right? So, especially because of that. Plutonium. Maybe we'll find some strange new creatures too, just by looking around.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Oh my god, well, I guess we gotta go, right? Edolus is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen, covered by wide deserts of silicate sand, with a few areas of igneous rock highlands to break the abrasive, dust-choked wind. High rate of meteor impacts. Exploration is highly dangerous. Sounds great. Well, we gotta bring Liara, right? First time on the job, although I don't get the impression she's really the combat type, which means I should bring Rex with me to make up for that. This'll mean we have 0 tech strength. Is that okay? It'll have to be. I don't wanna be biased, okay? I wanna take everyone out for like an equal amount of missions, you know what I mean? And everyone else has already had a mission under their belt, so we'll see. Are we gonna be okay? Does anybody have first aid here? Any level of hazards? Okay, so what I'm thinking about these Mako sections is if it's like really boring or something, I'm just gonna cut to getting to the place or whatever, but for now, we'll see. We have debris, distress signal, anomaly, distress signal. But I gotta do my points for every... Oh my god, there's things coming down already, yikes. Gotta do my points though. 8 points for Shepard. 8 points. I haven't even dumped anything in Vanguard yet. Vanguard is... close range combat. Biotic protection and pistol and shotgun damage. I don't even use a shotgun that much, because I've been using assault training, pretty much. But we have 8 points. I'm thinking very hard about this. Let's put a little bit into pistol then. How about that? Liara! First aid. Okay, of all these people, only Liara has first aid. 38 points already. A sorry scientist. Yes, she's all about biotics. First aid heals an additional 20 points of damage. Oh, she's like basically a really great healer then. How's this? Electronics. Do you have electronics, Rex? No. You can probably do this. A little bit. Electronics outside of the hacking stuff still has some usage, so it's not all bad. Barrier. Stasis. Stasis needs 5 points in barrier. Do it. Singularity needs 7 in warp. This is the one where it makes people float. Stasis makes target unable to move or attack. Squad members will not use stasis unless it is selected from the power wheel, so it's gotta be something I do. I kinda feel like I'm doing everything already anyway, so sure, I guess. But do I have enough for singularity? I have that too, don't I? Oh, not singularity, but I do have lift. And warp. So singularity might be like a Liara skill then. Okay, do it. Do it. Singularity. Creates a vortex that draws objects toward it. We'll go with this for now. I'm thinking very hard about this. Oh, the singularity... The distance can keep increasing. That might be pretty good, actually. We need one more point to get to Master Singularity. Well, for now... You know what? Why not? We'll see. And then Rex. Fitness, combat armor, assault rifles. Oh, you have warp and throw and all this stuff too. Oh, you also have stasis. That's interesting. Combat armor. Oh, equipping medium armor. Equipping heavy armor. I feel like that'll be good for our Rex. Rex is totally our super buff, do everything guy, right? Combat-wise. Fitness. Increases health. Grants immunity ability. Oh, yeah. Why the frick not? Are you kind of biotic as well? You are. That's why we have no tech strength on the squad right now. Yeah. I don't know if you need throw though. Like, I feel like as long as somebody else on the team has throw, and everybody on the team right now has throw. Every single person. Not very good at it, but we all have it, so I feel like you maybe you want to focus on something else? Master shield boost? You know what? Go for it. Fitness. Ah, this is a or it's an active skill. I wonder if I should be increasing my defenses more or my offenses more. Maybe for me defenses, because I feel pretty weak right now. Okay. How's this? I thought very hard about all this. By the way, I never even realized, but in the options here. First of all, yeah, this is squad power usage. I think this is what I was thinking of. I have it on defensive right now, which means my squad members will only use defensive skills, but no, just use everything. Why not? I can still control you whenever I want to anyway, right? And then, not calibration, but controls. The Mako, I can go back to the previous way it was configured. I can try it out just to see how it is. Not actually sure which one would be better. Anyway. Someone is in distress. We gotta rescue him. Oh, you can kind of see it already. It's a tank. Oh, not again. Not again. Am I supposed to use jump? Because it shoots right in front of it, right? So I shouldn't be standing right in front, is what I'm getting here. Which I always am. I'm always standing just right in front of it. No, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Oh, those are people, dude. Everyone's dead already. Oh, jumping works pretty well. Come on. How are you not dead already? Oh my god. Oh no. Just like what happened with me last time. These people probably got killed by that thresher. But what is this?
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
It appears these men were under the command of Admiral Kahoku. He will want to know what happened here.
Oh! Admiral Kahoku was the guy that we saw in the Citadel Tower. Oh no. Very oh no. Well, I guess there's not much we can do about it though. They're gone. What was the distress signal about then? Because if these people were coming to rescue the people who are in distress, then I'm not sure who is actually in need of rescue here. Rex, probably at the moment. So he's a I think his assault rifle skills are what I really increased, right? So just give him something good. Yeah, and the shotgun as well, because I've got plenty of this stuff now. In general though, should I be giving myself all the good stuff? Maybe. Oh, improving detection. I don't think we need that for now. Maybe give that to Liara or something. Proton rounds. At least have something, right? Don't have empty slots. For as possible as it is. Upgrade to level 3. You too, Liara. Okay. Well, now what? This is done. There's an anomaly here. Some debris. Ah, okay, okay. What's here? Oh my god. I see something. Hey, I like these controls better. The old ones actually seem a little bit better for me. What the hell? Mummified Solarian? What? You're gonna recover a dead body? You found Captain Mylan's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. It's so windy here, it probably just got somehow thrown over here. Crashed probe. Oh no, this is gonna be some electronics thing, isn't it? Gosh! Dang it. Gosh dang it. Can I really not? Liara! Liara, why is your 5 levels of electronics not high enough? Gosh. I'm probably not gonna come back here for it, ever, so I guess it's farewell. Okay, well, I wanted to go rescue the brother, but that wasn't really it. Did it give me a new quest? We still gotta go to Noveria and Pharaohs. Missing Marines, go to Kahoku. Locate signs of battle, Solarian artifact. Oh my god, there's more collectibles? Are you kidding me? Dang. Let's find the brother. Stranus system in the Horsehead Nebula. Horsehead Nebula. So we've looked around the system now. By the way, it seems like if I roll over the asteroid belt here like that, sometimes there might be hidden stuff. So I'm gonna try to keep that in mind and try to remember to do that. This is a DLC thing, right? If I remember right, somebody mentioned X-57? Citadel... Horsehead Nebula. Oh, Noveria's also here. Oh, that might be... Might want to hold off on that then. Stranus? Noveria. Okay, Noveria is its entire system. Let's go to Stranus then. Yunthorol. Medallion. Tali brought it on board, dismantled it, and found a League of One medallion hidden in its payload. League of One. That might be something we can read about. Xawin. Level 1 cold hazard. Good thing we can't land there. That's still gone? Orbital period 173 Earth years, my gosh. A lifeless rock. Trellin. Anitara. Helium-3. That's strange, because I don't see a landable planet here. Is it hidden? Ah! MSV Majesty. That's a ship. The Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space, and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive leads towards the nearby planet of Xawin. Xawin. Oh, okay, so we need to like find the information first and then we can land. No wonder, I was thinking, why did they bother making a level 1 cold hazard on a planet we can't even land on? Continue with Liara and Rex. That was a pretty short mission. Oh, but you know what? We're gonna have the same problem again with the electronics. I guess we better bring Tali for the random ones, huh? Like for the main missions, we can think about more stuff, but for the random 3-minute missions, Tali will ensure that we have the least amount of regrets. Oh lord.
Let's get moving.
Debris. Old model freighter. Part of it is marked with a Chati outpost insignia. Another Turian thing? Ooh, this one has a lot of stuff. Mercenary camp, anomaly. Abandoned camp, anomaly. Okay. No, not this again. Oh, jumping is such a good way to avoid the thing. This is great. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, we're done, we're done. Oh my freaking god. No, no, no. I gotta get away. Wait, I didn't save for a while. Hold on. Hold on, okay? No, 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 no. Can I save right now? I don't think so. I'm in the middle of battle. I'm trying to heal, but I'm not sure how the healing works exactly. Like I'm pressing the button to heal. Okay, now it's healing. Oh, but when it's repairing, I can't do anything. I can't jump. All I can do is move around. Oh no, oh no. Come on, Mako. No! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Come on, you're dead, you're dead! Oh my freaking god, I don't know how many times I'm gonna be able to handle that. Holy frick. That was very close, but I learned my lesson. Or did I? Because I didn't bring Tali, so no, I didn't learn my lesson.
Redeploying.
Oh my... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the Normandy right now. Bring Tali. Okay, I seriously have no clue what the little orange bars mean. When I first start repairing, they go up, so I assume that's like the repairing function. But then they go down again, like what is that? Some kind of a cooldown? I've got no clue. Hey, Tali. Yes! Thank you! Tali, my girl. Ah! This one's hard. Was that worth it? Better be. Better be. Turian wreckage. No, that's where we came from. Mercenary camp. That seems fun. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Excuse me? Maybe I should snipe them too? Oh, there's like missiles and stuff. Alliance! That was an Alliance turret. Well, I'm guessing they probably stole it from somewhere, so it's not like the Alliance is attacking me. Getting the little guys. Come on, come on. Another one here. Wow, they're well fortified. Thank you. By the way, I assume it's not the case, but since we have multiple squad members, whenever we level up, our whole team levels up, right? It's not like it's just the people on my current team right now. I think that's been the case because I noticed that Tali has some points right now. And it's been a while since I've taken her out, so that is great. This place looks suspiciously familiar to the other place. Any new skills I wanna... Not for me, but everyone else has a bunch of skills. Holy frick, Liara! I like... got a whole bunch of your skills already. And you're gonna do it automatically now, right? So that is great. I can also change your weapons. Although I don't really have a... I mean, use whatever you want, guys. Go nuts. It's too quiet.
Enemies everywhere!
Someone is throwing stuff left and right. Oh, that person has a barrier too. Dude! What the hell?
I will destroy you!
Oh jeez, that's Liara! Sorry! I was thinking it was some Asari slaver that we saw before. Hold on. Come on. No, I gotta actually be in cover. I can't just kind of hover around somewhere else. Right, if I want to control somebody and overload them. Does that work? I gotta pop up myself too. Stasis. Mass effect field. There we go! Getting some nice synergies going on here. Great! Be careful. Can we get him like that? Oh, we can only do one skill at a time. That's right. Should I go in? Where's my shotgun?
Lost shields.
Did we get him? He fell down. Decryption? I'm guessing some of these smaller quests might be more copy and pasty in terms of their layouts and stuff. Wait, did I get the last guy? He's still around. Whoa, 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 don't do that. Beautiful, thank you.
That's the last of them.
Hey, I'm learning! I activated that barrier thing right before you hit me. Disposable canister. Kinetic buffer. Thank you very much. Are we gonna get more dirt up here? Well, the reason why we were coming to this planet is for the brothers... Yeah, the Majesty. But can we actually find information on that here? Power junction. Oh, can these explode as well? Maybe not anymore, I don't know. Do you gotta like aim at the right thing? I don't know actually. Huh. Great, thank you. Freeze! Hands up! Everybody don't move. Oh. Captain Willem. You have discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Which says what happened. You've discovered what happened to Willem. Oh, this is the brother! Gareth's brother! We gotta return and tell him about it. Lord Freighter. Okay. Well, the moment we saw that the Majesty was basically dead, it wasn't gonna be a good outcome anyway. But did he get taken into like a mercenary camp? Is that what happened? They have these machines here.
You good to go?
Might as well go back up to full, right? Oh, but there's no more. That's it. Nope. The task we came here for is complete, but the rest of the planet is unexplored. I'm gonna do all of them, aren't I? We'll see. Next up we got more anomalies. Got some palladium along the way. This is an anomaly. Not sure what it is exactly, but we're gonna find out right now. And there's more stuff over there. Oh! Oh no! That can happen? What? It's okay, I've got the Mako today, so you can't force me to get out of my thing. Or can you? What the heck, man? The Geth are like coming out in full force then. They're just walking around everywhere on the planet. Ah! Quit it! Ha 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 ha! Once I knock it down, it can't get back up anymore. That's what I thought. Okay, well that means the Geth, us seeing them, they're not even... It's not even like a thing that happens on a few planets, but they're like coming out in full force. How many... What's their population right now? Actually, more importantly than their current population, how do they reproduce? Can they just kind of take over a computer and then that becomes a Geth too? Because if they can, then that'll be really, really bad for us. Yes, yes. We get these things here every time we do a successful surveying, I guess. Abandoned camp? Okay, this is not a Geth trap, right? This one isn't. But then what is it? They've got some solar panels here. There seems to be no one left at the camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. On this planet? Oh man, I should have come here first then. Please don't tell me you were gonna mark these two because I got it already. Okay, well I don't see that it changed anything here, so I guess... whatever. Let's go.
I'm on my way.
What is this? Oh no! It appears this person was trying to mark the nearby deposit when he died. Or was killed. Iridium. Oh, this was such a small little cache. Well, don't worry, guy. I got it now. But the way he died, I mean, probably you would die from the cold or something, right? But he doesn't seem like, it doesn't seem like hypothermia. Or maybe he's died for a very long time. I've got no clue. That would be the last of it. Let's go home.